Hello guys, welcome back. Let us give you guys the update of our current project. Since it's our school project, so we can't use the outside LLM. Outside means without the Chinese LLM because they gave us restriction about it. Because we are using like free Chinese APIs, so we had faced some problems according to that. So now Sabir will explain about the problem in details.
So in the previous video, we mentioned that we have some problem with the resources that the AI is generating. Since we are working on the education level, the study system, we need to make sure the resource the AI is generating is quite accurate, at least like 90 to 95%, so that the students doesn't have any misinformation and it doesn't hurt them in their exam and something like that. So what we wanted to have a features like hallucination features to prevent the AI from hallucinating and giving misinformation. Or so how we can solve this one is we implemented the RAG feature, which is the Retrieval-Augmented Generation, which will prevent the AI from giving misinformation. So whenever we ask the AI to generate some resources, when it work in a multi-agent system or either manually, the AI will check what the command is. For example, we are studying the cloud computing, so it will check the cloud computing related data it already trained on, and then it will go to the internet and various sources by this RAG to check and cross-verify that every information and response is generating is actually accurate, and the students can read this and study this and prepare for their exam. So one problem we were facing is we are using the free API, since in the school we don't have the permission or allowance to use the outer model, which are quite fast. And the Chinese model, since they have a generous free tier limit, but they're really slow. So when we connect the models, connect the agents with the RAG system, the chain becomes a very long and the lengthy process. For example, first the AI generates a response depending on the topic it's getting, and then it's connecting with the RAG to go from different various sites to generate some more information, get some more information, and cross-verifying about its own resource. And then if there is something wrong, it's generating again and then giving you the accurate data, accurate resources. And there's another feature in our system, which is for like every resource it generates, it will have a ticker where you can see that how much verified the data is, and if the data or response to the AI generated, if it's below a certain number, it will reject that one and it will regenerate that one again. And then after you finish this whole cycle, the main quiz will unlock. And so for that, we are currently thinking about having 8 to 12 quiz questions depending on the complex level the students have. For example, the normal normal skill level, the students will have like 8 quizzes, and with the level of complexity increasing, the number of questions will be increased, but it will never be over 12. It can make the student very much nervous or unwilling to do the test, and they will lose their patience. And we have some categorized in those quiz. For now, we are thinking to have some multiple questions and 2 short questions, then maybe scenario based questions, and we will also have like 2 mandatory coding related problems, a custom sandbox in our quiz page where they will be given some scenario based exercise problem which they can solve through coding and submit there. And it actually depends on the topic. If that topic is related to coding and they must do it, then the agent will generate a quiz with the code examples, code questions. Otherwise, it won't take those. So for now, this is what our updates look like. In future videos, we will share more with you, and you can also share as a student, is the quiz system is okay or not? We should go more than 12 questions, or what kind of variant we can bring to the question set. Yeah. So see you in next video.